guys, welcome back to my channel. Are you gonna stare at me the whole time? Today's video is my daughter Ava's 10-month update. Today is December the 6th. She is 10 months old today. As you can tell, I got ready in a fine zip up for today's video. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Jill. I am a mommy lifestyle vlogger. This is my daughter Ava. Say hi, sweetheart. She is not camera shy at all. Hi. She's so sweet. So we're gonna go over some changes that are going on for Ava between months 9 and 10 in today's video. But hopefully you do like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Leave some comments. I would love to hear from you guys, or any questions. If you have any suggestions for videos you would like for me to make. But I am really trying to grow my YouTube family, so I hope you guys want to stick around, hit that subscribe button down below also, and find me on Instagram, give me a follow. I would love to connect with you either here or there. So anyways, I do have a list on my phone of some things that are going on with Ava, so forgive me, I am going to be reading off of this. Hi, honey. We'll start with movement because that was her biggest milestone that she made last month. She is still just crawling, however, she is, I guess, speed crawling now. She's really fast, she is all over the place. Yeah, she is pulling herself up on pretty much any bit of furniture she can, walking around the furniture. She's trying to push furniture places like our ottoman, and using those as walkers. Getting much more stable as she's walking along furniture. She hasn't started standing up on her own or anything, but she is testing herself. Oh, you're so sweet. Are you gonna cuddle that blanket? She is testing herself as far as her balance goes. She'll pull herself up and then she'll let go with both hands, and it usually only lasts a few seconds before she grabs back on. So we'll see. I'm not really encouraging walking. I'll kind of walk her around the house holding her hands, but I'm not going to push it. Like everyone says, just let her figure it out in her own time because things get crazy when they start walking. Some cute things she's doing now is she's dancing, which is really just her bouncing or kicking her legs. Ava's always really liked music. She's always responded to music, but now when, you know, if we're watching a movie or there's any sort of song on, she starts bouncing immediately and kind of looks at you like you should be dancing too. So that's super sweet and super cute. If you're holding her, she starts kicking her legs. She has also started clapping. Can you say yay, yay, yay? Can you do it? Yay! I can never get any of her tricks on camera. We took Ava to the doctor last month for a well check, and she weighed 17.5 pounds. I don't remember how tall she was, but she is a peanut for her age. Kiss. Thank you. Kiss. Thank you. Kiss. Oh, thank you. Can I have a kiss? Can I? Mwah. Thank you. So as you can see, Ava has, oh, thank you. Mwah. I love you. Mwah. Ava has started kissing. She knows that it gets a sweet response. A sweet response from us. So she's doing it a lot. I think I mentioned in my last video, her 9-month update, that she just stares at me all day. She's kind of had a gap in teething. She got her 2 bottom teeth around 5 months and then nothing. Her doctor said that oftentimes when that happens, they'll usually get a lot of teeth at once. So lo and behold, a couple weeks ago, we noticed that her top 2 teeth were coming in, and it was really, really rough. She, you know, just typical teething struggles. She has rash around her mouth. She had swelling and pain. She probably had a little bit of a fever. We had to treat her with Tylenol, a lot more than I actually would have liked to. She had some diaper rash and she was tugging at her ears, just all your typical symptoms. But then last week, both teeth broke right through and her rash cleared up and she had like immediate relief. Everything was fine and I thought maybe we'd get a break, but then today I noticed her cheeks are starting to get more pink and she's already like chewing on things like crazy. So I think she is getting some more teeth. So that's probably been our biggest struggle, is the teething, for sure. For those of you who watch my other videos, you know that I am taking medications for fertility, which mess with your hormones. Okay, you guys, sorry. So there's a little break in my video. As you could tell from my footage before, Ava was getting really loud and crabby, so I had to go put her to bed. So it's a little bit later. I might look a little different. I think my lip gloss is worn off. There you go. She's so sweet. I made the decision to start supplementing a bit with formula. So basically what's going on is I'm waking up every morning and I have a lot of milk. I feed Ava every morning and she's satisfied for at least an hour and a half, and then I'll actually give her like a breakfast pouch. And then throughout the day I nurse her before her naps. That's always been our routine, and she has seemed pretty good up until that point. But then a couple weeks ago I really noticed a significant drop with my supply, and I've taken every supplement. I eat enough calories. I eat plenty of calories. You know, I do everything I'm supposed to do on my end, and it's just not a lot was happening. So with that being said, the only thing I can think of is that the fertility medication that I was taking was actually affecting my supply, which her pediatrician, well, my OB and her pediatrician said that could happen. And her pediatrician said, like, it's okay, like, she's eating solid foods, let her nurse, whatever. If for whatever reason you feel like she is not fully satisfied, then you can consider supplementing with formula, but it was completely up to me. So basically what happened one day is I was nursing her before a nap, and she just was really restless, did not want to go to sleep after she was finished. So I busted into the freezer and got one of our frozen milk bags out, and she drank 5 ounces with probably under 5 minutes. So I knew she was hungry. And Ava's not like an overeater. She's not just going to keep eating. She's not that kid. She lets us know when she's full. So at that point, I kind of knew that maybe she was hungry. I don't have enough of a supply in the freezer to sustain her for the next couple months before she can go on regular milk. And I'm just not going to pump. I'm not going to pump enough, you know, in that time. I just know my body's not going to do it. I decided to get her formula. It is soy-based, which I know is kind of controversial, like giving the soy to a little girl, but we don't want her on dairy, so I had to be really careful, and I needed to give her something that was going to be gentle on her stomach. So she loves it. I'm giving her 2 bottles a day, 6 ounces each. In addition to her regular feedings, I'm still breastfeeding her at least 3 times a day. Once in the morning, which is her breakfast, and then a couple times more or less for comfort. But I do know she's actually getting milk from me. I can hear her swallowing. It's just at this point I don't know how much, and I don't think that it's much. So she seems to be liking the bottle. She's drinking it, and at this point, like my husband said, I know I did not want to do the formula, and maybe she needs it, maybe she doesn't. It's not hurting her at all, and if anything, she's thriving. I feel like in just a couple weeks, she's probably gained a pound. She feels heavier. She looks like she's growing. She just looks healthier to me, to be honest. So that is a big change for us. Her schedule is pretty much the same as it was last time. She's up between 6:30 and 7 every morning. She goes to bed at night between 7 and 8. She's usually awake about 3 hours, maybe 3.5 to 4 on days where we're pushing it. And then she naps a couple hours a day. She really hasn't gotten out of that schedule, and it seems to be working. We're pretty strict with her sleep schedule. It's just, we find that when she sleeps, everyone is happier. So, you know, sometimes we have to leave things early, or we have to rush certain things like a lunch date or shopping or whatever, because we want to get her home to nap. She doesn't sleep in her stroller. She doesn't sleep in the car. If she did, we probably would do more things. But it's just not an option for us. But we've had a few things like over this past month. We had Thanksgiving, we've had a party, we've just had a few things where it was pushing her bedtime, and she actually did surprisingly well. Obviously she gets tired and crabby and a little irritable, but like at no point was keeping her up till 9 or 9:30 like super detrimental. So it's not that I'm gonna do it on the regular, but at least now I feel a little more comfortable being able to maybe push the limits a little bit, because I know that she's gonna be okay. Her pediatrician said to just give her what we're eating. So I do that with a little bit of caution. You know, obviously I'm not gonna give her something spicy or something that's gonna like upset her stomach, but she's really loving potatoes, and this sounds disgusting, but I pureed some ham, so it was like itty bitty ham chunks, and she ate that. And I've been making her mac and cheese. It's what I buy for myself. It's gluten-free and dairy-free. She loves it. So she's been doing really well with eating solids. So no complaints there. Thanksgiving was really good. On Thanksgiving, she had her first like real injury, and I'm not gonna get into the full story, but she basically just stumbled off a step. It was one step. It was not a big deal. She didn't hit her head hard or anything, but she got a little bit of rug burn on her nose. I don't know if I have a picture of her with the rug burn. If I do, I'll try to insert it. So traumatic. It was traumatic for me. It was traumatic for her. She had this tiny little pinprick right here on her nose that seemed to bleed forever. Like, I don't know where the blood was coming from. That was her first real injury. It was awful. It was awful. And I know it could have been so much worse. I know that there's going to be far worse things that happen, but I don't know. I guess rip the Band-Aid off, right? Oh, and then since it's a holiday season, I'll just mention we are going up north to where I'm from, Joliet, Illinois, for Christmas. We'll spend with my family, and we're really excited for that. We've been like talking to Ava about Christmas and presents and showing her presents, and she has no idea, but she knows that we have this pretty tree. Her bedroom has a Christmas tree. We're just trying to include her in all sorts of things, and it's more fun for us than anything. We're looking forward to that coming up. I think that's it for her 10-month update. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you like this video. I like giving these updates about my daughter. I hope you guys want to stick around. Hit that subscribe button right down below, and like this video if you did like it. And like I said earlier, leave some comments. I want to hear from you. Any questions or even suggestions on videos that you'd like to see, leave those down below. And anyways, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.